Today we're going to learn about simplifying fractions, so class, turn on your noggins because we're about to dive on in. Simplifying a fraction means rewriting the fraction using the smallest top and bottom numbers we can without changing the value of the fraction. Let's look at the numbers here. At first we have 4/8, which is half the pizza. Then we have 2/4, which is still half the pizza. And last we have 1/2, which is again half the pizza. Notice the amount of pizza never changes, but the fraction is able to become smaller. This is because the fraction is becoming simplified. To be able to simplify fractions, we have to list all the factors of the numerator and denominator to find what they have in common, and then we are able to divide. The main goal of simplifying fractions is for the only common factor of the fraction to become 1. Once that has been completed, the fraction has been successfully simplified. Now that we've seen an example of fractions being simplified, let's go over how to simplify fractions. We want to be able to break them down into the simplest form. We have the fraction 4/6, and to simplify it, we need to divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2, which just so happens to be the greatest common factor of the two numbers. Once we do this, we will get the results of 2/3. We can no longer simplify the number, meaning that it is now in the simplest form. Now that we've done one together, let's try some other examples. Try simplifying this fraction on your own. Here you see the fraction 3/9. Don't forget to use the greatest common factor. In the problem we did together, it was 2. What would the greatest common factor be for 3/9? Let's come back together and go over how to simplify 3/9. To simplify, we need to find the greatest common factor, which should be 3. Now we need to divide both the numerator and denominator by 3. After doing so, we get the results of 1/3. After doing this, we are no longer able to simplify anymore because we have a 1 in our numerator location and cannot make that number any smaller, meaning we are fully simplified. Now that we've had some practice, see if you all can simplify the fraction 1/5. Is there a greatest common factor of these two numbers? Think hard about this one, class. After looking over the problem, we found that since there is a 1 in the numerator location, the problem is already simplified. We also found that there is no greatest common factor between 1 and 5, meaning we can no longer simplify the problem any further. Now that you guys are all experts on simplifying fractions, let's have some independent work time. I'm going to pass out a worksheet for you all to complete. If anybody needs any help, do not hesitate to raise your hand and ask for help.